the next all-star is our friend Sharon Zhang, who I shouted out on Twitter this week, and I told her that she's just doing an absolutely phenomenal job, and she's an all-star. Zhang_Sharon on Twitter, if you can follow her, but definitely give Truthout a follow. Let me blow this up again, make this a little bigger. I thought I had. I skipped the headline. I buried the lead. Here we go. Investigation finds at least 48 members of Congress have violated the Stock Act.
Speaking of which, donate to Truthout right there at the bottom.
Support accountability journalism, like Truthout, like all the outlets that we've shown, and all of the links will be in the show notes and in the description afterwards. I didn't want to put them in during the show, but they'll also be in the Substack that accompanies this at independentleftnews.substack.com or at leftist.today. I also have a Substack post at indienews.network up that mirrors this one that you'll also be able to find all the links there as well. So again, just getting into this, and here's the link from Business Insider about at least 48 members of Congress and 182 top Capitol Hill staffers are violating conflict of interest. According to the Insider report, they violated the Stock Act because they're not supposed to be, they're supposed to be disclosing what they're holding stocks in, which they're not supposed to be holding if they sit on committees that can potentially legislate over that. Right? Though late reporting violations come with a fee, these fees amount to what's essentially a slap on the wrist for members of Congress, the majority of whom are millionaires. And again, this is an Open Secrets article, and you're not going to see that because I opened it in a new window. Now you'll be able to see it.
Gotcha.
That the majority of lawmakers are millionaires, according to Carl Evers Hillstrom at Open Secrets, another great outlet that you should definitely subscribe to.
A millionaire, like,
well, we know that the Squad are not millionaires. Okay. Now AOC has over $1 million in her campaign coffers, and if she ever left Congress and decided to enter the private sector, she would be a millionaire probably pretty quickly. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
Greg Gianforte, who made his wealth through a software company, richest House member currently at $189 million. He actually replaced Darrell Issa, who left in 2018. I think he lost to Mike Williams or left, retired from Congress when he saw this big wave happening. And he's also not one of my favorite people. Darrell Issa, he's worth over $300 million, I believe. So you can see, and it's not all Republicans. Well, although Don Beyer, I know he actually, $124 million. A lot of that is in car dealerships. I know that he's in the automotive industry. But Nancy has seen her wealth increase to nearly $115 million from $41 million in 2004, thanks to Visa profit. Thanks to Visa stock, Microsoft options, Roblox stock, and several other shady deals. Yes, she bought over $1 million worth of Roblox on IPO, which has more than doubled, I believe, since it launched.
She was really like those cops and robbers games.
Nancy, as our friend Kit Cabela likes to say. Tom Malinowski didn't disclose dozens of trades that he made this year and last year until he was prodded by reporters. Tommy Tuberville was late to disclose nearly 130 trades. And we've got trade after trade after trade. Okay, 22 Democrats who typically vote on environmental and climate issues have reported owning stocks in major oil and gas companies like Exxon and Shell. Full disclosure, I own stock in just about all these companies.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I don't. I do own stock in Apple, Google, and Amazon and Facebook. I actually do. Full disclosure.
Yeah, I'll take one of those coins. Just send it over here.
Thank you.
Yep.
So, help out Truthout. Walt Schaub. Well, Walt Schaub used to be the head of the ethics office, which I think Trump may have disbanded, if I'm correct. The Government Accountability Office on Ethics.
Yeah, I think he would just do it as a laugh. It just
Just
seems
for
like
yucks.
such a move you would do.
Well,
Yeah, it's like, fucking, they give a shit about ethics. Watch this.
well, no,
You know,
along that vein, watch this. Shout out
I
to
think I saw it.
Because this
Seeing-
is a
Yeah.
free market and people, we are a free market economy. They should be able to participate in that.
Right. Lawmakers
Yeah,
have a
free market,
responsibility to
everybody.
report,
We have a
right?
responsibility to report
Uh-huh.
stock. But if people aren't reporting, they should be.
Yes, they should be, Nancy. Except, this is what we're talking about here. Credit to CNBC for actually covering it. But of course, CNBC is one of the largest perpetrators and purveyors of the reason why this happens in the first place.
Yeah, they get those B-rolls of that fucking street real easy. They're right there. You know?
Okay, it became law in 2012. Supposed to submit to prevent lawmakers from doing this. However, a $200 fine for violating the Stock Act. Yeah, thanks.
$200.
That's like, I want my $2. Unbelievable. I wanted to call attention to this, even though I don't normally showcase anything having to do with corporate media.
Well, it's just funny.
No criminal charges. This is
course
only a
not.
minute and a half long, so shout out to the producers of that
Those
video
people.
for at least holding Nancy and some lawmakers accountable.
Well, you better get hip to indie left, indie left, indie left.news.